What's up, guys? This is Damien with Hosh Online, and today we have the long-awaited, much requested Galaxy Note 2 review. And I entitled this video, "Should You Buy the Galaxy Note 2?" because a lot of people, with the Galaxy Note 2, the first thing that people want to talk about is the ginormous 5.5-inch display. And it is great, but the Galaxy Note 2 is a lot more than just a big screen phone. This is actually an excellent phone. And I've had talks with my friends about, I've had so many Android devices, and I've been around ever since the Hero days. And back then, up till getting the Galaxy Note 2, if you would have asked me what my two favorite devices of all time were, I would have told you the Evo 4G and the Nexus 7. And people would say, well, not the Galaxy Note 2, people who wanted the Note 2. And my reply would be, I haven't really had a lot of time, and it's really nice, but I don't know if it was like, I was blown away when I first got the Evo 4G and that big screen, and it had 4G everything. It was just so freaking nice. And I was blown away with the screen on the Note 2, how large it was, how clear it was, because it's definitely better than the Galaxy S3 screen-wise, at least. But after using this device for a while, I will say that this is the best device that I have ever used, hands down. From the utility that the S Pen gives you, to the multi-view, to just having this large screen, the battery life, the camera quality. There's just so many wins with the Galaxy Note 2. It's really hard to pick anything that's not good about the phone. Now, you could say, oh well, you can't one-hand this phone, but to me, that's subjective to who you're speaking with. Because for me, not being able to hold my phone in one hand and do, everything, wrap my whole finger around it, is not a negative thing for me. As long as I can do this, then it's not a big deal for me at all. And to be honest with you, I haven't had a phone that I could wrap my whole hand around and do that for so long that I was to say that's a negative. I got an iPod Touch now, and I like it, but it's like my biggest thing against that is that I can wrap my whole hand around this device. So, say if I turn it in landscape mode and I'm typing, my thumbs almost cover the whole doggone screen up. That's not a plus. So whoever came up with that, oh, you should just be able to one-hand your phone, like, I disagree with that. So that's one aspect. The other aspect is the performance on this thing. This thing goes, always goes, never slows down, never lags. This Qualcomm, this quad-core Exynos processor is a beast. It's a beast. Definitely, the best processor I have used in a device. And I'm talking about anything. Tegra 3. I'm talking about S4 Pro, the S4 dual core. Any processor I've used a lot. This thing just goes. It's so smooth, so nice. No matter what you do, no matter what you throw at it, it just takes a licking and it just keeps on going. I really like that. Another thing is the build quality. Now, I do have my CDO active case on there, and I've been through a few accessories, so I really don't get to use, the just straight phone. I wouldn't suggest it, because even though looking at the Galaxy S3 compared to the Galaxy Note, and holding them in hand, you will notice that the Galaxy Note 2 is a lot heavier than the Galaxy S3. Coming from the Galaxy Note 2 to the Galaxy S3, it almost feels like you're using coming from like an iPhone size phone. And the Galaxy S3 is not a small phone, but the Galaxy S3 seems a lot thinner and a lot lighter than Galaxy Note 2. With that being said, if you were to drop the Galaxy Note 2, I don't think it would hold up as well as maybe the Galaxy S3, because the Galaxy S3, even though Samsung uses these cheap plastics, you know, to be able to make their phones, and they do feel better than just, you know, your ordinary cheap plastic, but it is cheap plastic. The Galaxy Note 2 feels like there's some girth, and you know, for a device this big and a battery as large as that it has, it definitely feels as if you got a substantial device in your hands. And drop, I don't think it would survive too many drops. I'm using multi-view now. Of course, this Galaxy Note 2 is rooted. I wasn't going to root it at first, but it was taking a while for the multi-view to come out. And then when the multi-view came out, I liked it so much. I wished I could get all my apps in multi-view. And you know, quick root, and bam, we got that taken care of. And the way this works is, say I got my fantasy football, and which I should win, and then let's say Google Plus, and bam, we have two things going. And this is actually okay. Yeah, the fantasy football thing was already at the bottom. That's why I wasn't scrolling. So I don't want people saying, hey, it lagged. It didn't lag. It was just the app. But you can see, like, a lot of people had problems with the Galaxy Note 10.1 because when you would go from one to the other, it would lag. Not on the Galaxy Note 2. Not the issue. And you know, of course, you can adjust the size of the screen that you're looking at. Then you have the picture-in-picture mode, which is awesome. You got a 32 gig micro SD card in here, so I got plenty of storage on top of the 16 gigs that are built in to the Galaxy Note 2. So that's a plus. There's just so many things that are awesome about this phone. If you're even remotely thinking about purchasing the Galaxy Note 2, no matter the carrier, you should do it, because what the things that this phone is going to offer you: battery life, excellent battery life. I get anywhere from 12 to 17 hours of battery life. That's whether I'm pushing it hard or barely pushing it. You know, of course, you know, towards the lower part, which is closer to 12 if I'm pushing it really hard during the day, and more closer to 17 if I'm really, you know, the lighter and lighter I use it. And then on top of that, you know, you get you a spare battery charging station, which Samsung, if you register your product, your new device on Samsung.com, they usually give you a 50% coupon code to use on SamsungStore.com, and so that gets you the battery charging station shipped to you for $30. So, I mean, with those two things, I mean, you wouldn't have to charge this thing for at least 2 days. That's awesome. So when you got battery life, 2, you got an awesome screen. This screen is awesome, you guys. Awesome. So that's 2 things. 3 things, you got performance. Performance is great. 4 things, you got multi-view. You have the S Pen, and I'm not going to even get into the S Pen because a lot of you guys are saying like, oh, well, you know, I don't want the S Pen, I'm not this. The S Pen really does come in handy, and it's so out of the way that if you're not going to use S Pen, then it's like you don't even notice it's there. But it's nice to have that option. When I take notes, or when I go to the gym and I try to record, you know, my gym workout, or, you know, I just have an idea and I want to jot it down, it works so great. And if you're into art, which, you know, I'm horrible at art, so me not so much, you know, you can do amazing things with this Galaxy Note 2 and the S Pen if you're an artist. I can't demonstrate that because I guess stick figures don't represent true art, and that's about the most I can do. So you're gonna have to try that out for yourself, or maybe check out another video. There's tons of videos on the Note 2 on YouTube. But you got those things, and you just have an all-around great device. I'm usually picking up 4G and out here. I think 4G just went live in Indianapolis last week or earlier in the week, and it's pretty good. But you know, your experiences are going to vary depending on your network that you're on. But if you're on Sprint, I don't know. My 4G, it's not official all the way. It's supposedly official, but my 4G speeds, sometimes they're excellent. Sometimes it's like, okay, we're just doing WiMAX all over again. But as you can see, I'm on 3G right now. But call quality is great. If you want to use your phone as an actual phone, the call quality is excellent. It's very loud. I actually like the fact that I think this is available in the Galaxy Note 2. The Galaxy S3. When you're on a phone call, you have the option of pressing this button and it will make the sound quality louder. Like, I think it has two settings, like loud and then loudest, which is great. You can record calls while you're talking, which is awesome. You can, with the S Note pen, you can actually record as you're drawing, which is awesome. And it will not only record what you're drawing as you do it, but it will also record your voice as you're drawing it. So you can do tutorials or, I don't know, many different things. I like it a lot because sometimes I might be taking a note at work and I'm going through training, and I might need to, you know, leave a voice cue, kind of a clue of what I'm writing, just so I have a little bit more information about what I was writing about. And that's pretty awesome. This phone is just a win. I mean, I could really do a video. What I'm trying to stay away from is doing a 30-minute Galaxy Note 2 review, guys. And you know, so I'm just break it down. This thing is awesome. If you're thinking about getting it, get it. If you don't like a big phone and you want to be able to wrap your hands around it, don't get it, because this isn't the phone for that. It feels great if you put it in your pants. You really don't. I put it in my pants. I really don't pay attention to it. I don't really wear a lot of skinny jeans, so you might. I don't know what that would be like if you had skinny jeans, but I know girls who have the Galaxy Note 2 and they don't have a problem wearing it, and I'm sure they wear skinny jeans and they throw it in their pockets and the little purses and, you know, whatever. So that should definitely work if you're a girl and maybe you're thinking about getting it. Movies on this thing are completely awesome. You won't have any. This is one of the best things about the Galaxy Note 2, having this big wonderful HD screen. I've got like full seasons of shows, lots of movies. It's great. It doesn't come with a kickstand, but you can easily get a case like this CDO case. Check out the video. I'll leave a link where it has a kickstand, and you know, you can pop this thing up. Root definitely has root, and that enables a lot of things. I'm not sure if it had screen rotation on the home screen before root, but that's possible through root, and it was very easy to root this. And basically, guys, that's it. This is one awesome phone. If you're even remotely thinking about getting it, get it. I think there should be some type of sale for no matter what carrier you're on. Maybe not Verizon, but every carrier. I think there should be some type of holiday sale if you're trying to get it right now. But you have to check it out. But definitely, till next time, guys. This has been Damien, Hosh Online. You guys will love this phone. I'll see you guys next video. Peace.